Today I'm going to show you how to make Crescent Roll Pigs in the Blanket. These are super easy. You just need 2 ingredients and they're unbelievably tasty. Hi, I'm Carrie with eatingonadime.com and I grew up with pigs in a blanket all the time. My mom used to make them for me and my sister. However, I remember them with just like regular canned biscuits. Sometimes we did hot dogs, sometimes we did little smokies, but the Crescent Rolls really bump up the flavor in pigs in the blanket. We're a huge fan. These are perfect for game days, the Super Bowl, appetizers, lazy dinner ideas, and it's one recipe that your kids are going to ask for on repeat. You can grab the link for today's recipe in the description below, or you can just go to eatingonadime.com and search pigs in a blanket and you will find this recipe as well. Let's go make some pigs in the blanket. Today we're going to start with a can of Crescent Rolls, and when you go to the grocery store, you're going to see different options for Crescent Rolls. Like they even now have Crescent Roll sheets. I don't want you to use those. I want you to use the Crescent Rolls that are designed for dinner rolls, and I'll show you why next when we actually roll them out. So we're just going to, hopefully I can open this with my nails. Sometimes it's tricky. Uh-oh. I got a little bit of help to get it started because my nails didn't want to let it go. And we're just going to unwrap it and pop it open. You're going to need just a regular baking sheet, and we're just going to roll these out and separate the triangles. So we're just going to separate all the triangles as we unroll it out onto your cookie sheet. Then you're going to place 1 hot dog right on the edge of the longer side of the crescent roll, and then roll up just like you would if you were making homemade crescent rolls, or not homemade, but just regular crescent rolls for dinner. If you can't find crescent rolls at your grocery store, we actually do have a homemade crescent roll recipe that you can use. When you place them back down, make sure you're placing them seam side down on the actual baking sheet. You want to make sure they're separated evenly across the pan just to give them room because they will poof up and you don't want them touching. So, just a regular sheet of 8 will fit on a regular pan just perfectly. We've preheated the oven to 375 degrees. I'm going to go throw these in the oven and they just need about 12 to 15 minutes to cook. You're going to know when they're finished because they're going to be nice and golden brown and poofed up. Now, a few things I want to tell you that you can do to make these completely your own. The first thing you can do is you can sprinkle them with some garlic salt. That is one of my favorite things to do anytime you're using a prepackaged roll. Garlic salt just really makes canned biscuits or rolls just taste like they're homemade. Another option is you can do about a 1/4 slice of cheese and lay it at the very top before you roll it up, and you can have cheesy pigs in the blanket. They are nice and golden brown and puffed up. We're going to let them sit out for about 5 to 10 minutes before we enjoy. They smell so good. It smells like fresh baked crescent rolls, but it's super fun in the pigs in blanket. Now we did let them sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. You could even do 15 minutes just so they're a little bit, the pan's still a little hot, but just so they're a little bit cooler to touch so when you bite into it, it doesn't burn your mouth. I needed to grab a spatula just to loosen them up, just so they might stick just a little bit, but not much. All we've got to do is transfer them to a serving platter. I like to serve these with like ketchup and mustard, just kind of like what you would if you were, serving like hot dogs. it's time to eat. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our family-friendly recipes. You'll also find the full recipe. I know it's super simple. We can barely call it a recipe, but we have tips, tricks, and even nutritional value in the recipe on eatingonadime.com, and you'll find that linked in the description below. These are perfect to serve at room temperature as well, so that's why they make them a great little appetizer for game day or for any kind of party or gathering. But they're also super fun for a dinner. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time in my kitchen for another family-friendly recipe.